What's up guys, my name is Dychronic, your host here on this Destiny 2 video, and today we're going to be talking about This Week at Bungie for April 25th, 2019. If you did not know, This Week at Bungie is basically Bungie's blog posts about Destiny 2 for the past week, current week, and the next week in Destiny. Basically, just talking about stuff going on in Destiny, which is something I love reading every single week. And this video is basically going to be your audible version of that. So sit back, relax, close your eyes, because there are no cute, adorable dogs or wolves on screen now. Definitely in the spirit of Iron Banner, because I saw wolf on my screen and I had to go for wolf. But that's going to be on screen. If you did not know, I like to put fluffy animals in my videos. And anyways, make sure you sit back and relax. We're going to be talking about some new stuff coming into Destiny 2. As far as what's going on, a general in a nutshell, there is one huge thing going on right now is going to be a nerf to Luna's Howl and Notforgotten. I'll be talking about very soon. And outside of that, some Reverend Light updates, including the update to that special bounty everybody hates. And some known issues and whatnot. So a very short one, but something huge with Luna's Howl and Notforgotten. So basically this first section talks about Iron Banner and the double Valor going on right now, with triple Valor coming up at tomorrow 10 a.m. Basically on Friday, triple Valor. If you're looking to do Redrix or anything that you need Valor for, you can go out and do that. And apparently there's going to be some sandbox changes coming soon in update 2.2.2, which they also mentioned a little bit down below, but I don't remember when 2.2.2 releases. Next up, let's talk about Luna's Howl and Notforgotten and how it's getting nerfed. This first section says, hey, we want to still make it worth it to grind out this thing. These are basically pinnacle weapons to do a very long quest to get a very powerful weapon, and they still wanted to make it so it is powerful, but they wanted to change it in a certain way. There's two things they're going to be changing to it. First of all, they are moving Luna's Howl and Notforgotten down to 150 RPM. If you do not know, right now they're at 180 RPM, the fastest fire rate that hand cannons can have. Now, there's going to be a couple things that are going to be weird about it. First of all, they will maintain some aspects of the current behavior. For example, they're probably going to have about the same range or about the same stability while taking on the new fire rate and the upped damage of 150 RPM. So they're going to have the 150 RPM damage, so they should still have around the same time to kill as other 150 RPMs and 180 RPMs without Magnificent Howl. But on top of that, they're going to be maintaining their precision frame. So even though they're 150, which should be a lightweight frame, they're going to be maintaining their precision frame, which gives bonuses to stability and range or something like that. On top of that, Magnificent Howl will also have a slight change to it. Right now, you get 2 precision headshots, and pretty much every shot until then, until you get a kill or you miss, will be extra damage. And from what I remember, it's like an extra 125% damage, which is ridiculous. And basically, they're going to be adjusting it so it only increases the damage to body shot damage. Basically, 150 RPM hand cannons can 3-shot headshot anyways. So if you have Magnificent Howl, you'll 2-shot headshot and then 1-shot body shot, which is not something other 150 RPM hand cannons can do. So it'll still be something nice if you're hitting body shots, but in my opinion, what made this Magnificent Howl so very amazing is that it was a 3-shot headshot as a 180, and now they're basically putting it on pace with the other 150s and making it so a lot of other weapons can shine out. For example, the Last Word, the Thorn, the Bygones, lots of other weapons should be climbing up the rankings right now. And this will be coming up with a future update that they don't exactly mention when it's coming out, but it should be coming out very soon. Next up, let's talk about Verdant Light. There's some issues with a couple activities getting guitar errors. They've mentioned this in the past. They've disabled the generation of Revelry orbs in Gambit, Gambit Prime raids, and competitive Crucible. They basically talked about that a little while ago. This is not new, but they have addressed this issue with the Verdant Light competitive Triumph that has you get 200 orbs in Gambit and Crucible, and now it's only possible in Crucible. And I think I've gotten like 2 orbs since that started in Crucible with like 10 games, so it's not very easy. So they're going to be lowering the requirement from 200 to 20 orbs, and it is retroactive, so if you have more than 20, you'll automatically complete the Triumph, and make sure you claim it by that point. And this will be deployed with update 2.2.2, which should be deployed before the end of Revelry events, so it's seeming more likely that next Tuesday will be the release of this update. And again, Luna's Howl and Notforgotten does not say what update that's coming in on. This section basically talks about a ride-along at Bungie's Twitch. Basically, they're going to be playing Shadow Throne, and you may be able to join them. I've never seen a ride-on. I'm not too sure. But if you want to go watch it, it's there next Monday, April 29th. Next up, let's talk about Dr. Bungie. This blue section here basically is all the updates, the problems, and the known issues in Destiny 2 right now. This first section about the Invitation of the Nine and issue with it, the one that hasn't actually released yet, that should release tomorrow, is called the Tower. Now, in the past, it has asked you to do a strike, kill off some enemies, and it has said do it in a location. You have not actually needed to do it in that location. This next one actually requires you to do it, doing the Hollowed Lair strike and defeating Hive Scorn and Vex in the Tangled Shore. Now, if you've noticed, there are no Vex in the Tangled Shore, so there's an issue right there. They're going to be fixing it, hopefully resolving it before it comes out. They just wanted to mention there's an issue. In my opinion, there's no reason to tell us this until the issue has happened. So hopefully they'll have a fix for it very soon. This section basically says everything Revelry related makes you claim it or do it before May 7th, 2019 at the reset. 19. I said 19? Yeah, I said 19. If you need to claim any of the triumphs, you have to claim them in order to have them claimed and get credit for them. So even if you completed them, make sure you claim them. I've made this mistake in the past with the Solstice of Heroes. I earned the Ghost and Sparrow and I didn't pick them up. Or the Ghost and Ship, I don't want to talk about it. Next section is going to be a list of known issues. First off, the Veracin emblem, the one that tracks the number of branches in the Verdant Forest. The highest number of branches you've completed only says 0 right now. They're hopefully fixing that soon. Revelry errors with the guitar errors they mentioned before. They've disabled these orbs in these activities, like I said before. The Jubilant engrams, which are supposed to be a knockout list delivery, so you can get no duplicates, are having some issues where people are getting these engrams across multiple characters. They're going to be reaching out to affected players after the event has ended. Hopefully it doesn't mean they're just going to drop like 700 items that were duplicates on your characters. But I don't know what's going to happen. And lastly, for PC players on the Bungie Forge, if you have the Revelry ornament on, you may be experiencing some crashes. So just remove the ornament for now when you go into Bungie Forge and you shouldn't crash. And that is pretty much it. The rest of it is going to be about movie of the week. This guy's used the new faster grenade with Grenadier and put like 1,000 trip mines with Seal Hamkara's Grasp to make them last longer, attached it to a Sparrow here, and drove it into the boss, and they basically one-shot the boss, which was, honestly, it sounds like something I would do, and it sounds like a lot of fun, and I really want to do it. And I really would like to experiment with more things like this. This section here, this guy does all 5 bosses solo, Verdant Forest, in 2 minutes. I see people online with 3 people, and I'm pretty good at the game, and we don't even get through like 2 bosses. Like, this guy has got it figured out. And then this last section, this guy gets 6 kills with 1 grenade because the new arc bolt is extremely powerful. And the last section here, talking about this exclusive emblem that you can only get this season from Iron Banner for 2,500 Iron Burden kills, that also gives you 250 Triumph score. He's going to be probably the most exclusive emblem in the game because that is a lot of burden kills and it is a lot of work and it's going to take a long time. That is pretty much it. That is the end of the TWAB. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions, if there's something I said too fast or too slow, let me know. And if you liked the video, make sure you leave a like down below. Of course, my name is Dychronic, and I will see you guys on the next one.